Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Sack, Spittin' and Chillin', where we talk about Tottenham Hotspur getting finger blasted every week. Week in, week out, home and away. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium is basically a brothel where teams come without protection and absolutely dominate us. We got absolutely just 4-1 Arsenal. It was 1-1 at the end of the first half, which I thought was a good effort. It wasn't obviously a perfect half, but it was like good effort. I thought that we could have maybe given something to them in the second half because like it was a bit wishy-washy, the game at that point. Like Arsenal weren't putting away their chances, even though we did get dominated. We still got dominated in that first half, but it was better because we obviously didn't concede 3 goals. So come to the second half, when after that second goal they scored, they just scored another 2 more. Just another 2 more. Like, we got absolutely fisted. It was absolutely horrendous. I woke up at 3:30 in the morning to watch this. I was like, look, it might be a new manager bounce. We might be able to do something. It's something a bit different to the Tottenham Hotspur that I know over the past couple of weeks, which has just been negative video after negative video. Apart from when Thomas Frank got sacked, that was positive. That was a good time. But now, after watching just that was just horrendous. We went from drawing 1-1 to getting absolutely smoked 4-1. Eze barely has played recently. Barely. He's barely played. And he comes to Tottenham Hotspur, last game, scored a hat-trick, and this game scored 2 goals. I don't know what it is, but he's come down from freaking the demons of the heavens and devons and the freaking whatever to come and then just molest Tottenham Hotspur. Like, what are we talking about? It was just ridiculous. And then when they were winning 2-1, that disallowed goal was absolutely disgraceful. You're telling me that in a North London derby, especially, Gabriel gets a little touch and then he arches back like Lee Phillips and falls over. Like, what are we talking about? And then it was obviously disallowed. I don't even know if they looked at it on the replay. It was ridiculous. And then if it was 2-2, it potentially would have been a different game. We wouldn't have had to commit so much, maybe not take as many risks. They would have been on the edge a bit. They would have been nervous from the last 2 draws in a row. Not to mention Gyökeres as well, scoring 2 goals. Like, he's tragic. He's been doing not like they come to Tottenham Hotspur. It's like 3 free points. It was ridiculous. It was stupid. So there was not a single player that played well on our team. Xavi, where the frick are you, cuz? You're meant to be the game-changing player. You're meant to be doing things. You're meant to be looking special. There was absolutely nothing special about you today. There was nothing. You were absolutely atrocious. Who else was bad? Jed, let go of the ball. Pass the ball. You're just running down the wing like freaking. You're trying to be like Neymar and you're like losing it, and then what is going to happen? Who else? Colo, you did obviously. You just scored 1 goal. That should have been a second goal. Your pressure was all right, to be fair. That wasn't bad. But then you have obviously we have 12, 13, 14, 15 freaking injuries. So I understand that there's some restrictions that we can't do, but we just didn't do anything. We were just out of our depth, and it was just so sad to watch. It was so sad. Like, Saka had a field day on the right against Jed and Sarr. He just basically fought his way into the box and then scored. And then the second goal as well, got the ball. Obviously, it was like a deflection, whatever, and Eze scored again. But still, there was nothing. We could not do anything about it. And now it's dangerous now, because now we're closer to the relegation zone again. We're basically in a relegation battle right now. We need to win every single game for it not to be. We're not good. I don't know what else to say, really. It was just negative after negative. I woke up at 3:30 to watch us just get absolutely fingered. There's nothing positive, really. But the only positive thing was the first half of where it ended 1-1. That was it. That was it. The rest is just negative. I don't know what else to say. Like, I can't blame the manager really. It's his first game, North London derby. Like, I can't, like, there's nothing really to blame about except maybe the starting 11. Like, I don't know. I would have had Solanke there, like starting. I don't know why he didn't. Even when he subbed on Solanke, he took off Colo, which is just like he should have taken off Xavi because Xavi was the most useless player I've ever seen in my life in that game. So what, we got like Fulham next. Like, we better win like every game. Like, we need to win. We can't imagine if we go down. Oh my god, Jesus! Imagine Tottenham Hotspur the championship. That'd be pretty freaking hilarious. But yeah, and I just can't. I was so happy when the reason we scored that first goal was because Declan Rice lost it. Because these Arsenal fans think he's like the greatest midfielder of all time. And he's just like not. He just freaking sits back. Like, he's just a DM that sits back. He's like the last man before the defense, gets the ball, goes forward a little bit and tries to pass forward. And then it's like, oh yeah, he's freaking fantastic. And then he gets the ball, tries to be like freaking Messi in the back, and then loses it, luckily. Freaking twat. But yeah, that's really it, unfortunately. It was just terrible. It was horrible. I don't want to see that again. I don't know what's going to happen to this club. I don't know. It's just so depressing. We've spent probably almost the same amount of money as Arsenal over the last 3-4 years, and we're probably about 25 times worse than them. So yeah, I'll see you in the freaking next video, hopefully with a win or something freaking positive. But yeah, catches.